Ladies and gentlemen, life is a journey filled with a myriad of emotions: happiness, sorrow, love, betrayal, and growth. Among these, one of the most profound yet painful experiences we often face is being hurt by others. Whether it's a friend who turned their back, a loved one who broke your heart, or a stranger whose actions left a scar, the pain can be overwhelming. When we are hurt, the immediate reaction might be anger or the desire to seek revenge. But the question is, what is the best revenge? Revenge is a topic that stirs up strong feelings. It is often portrayed as a way to balance the scales, to make the person who hurt us feel the pain they caused. In books and movies, revenge is glorified as an act of justice, a powerful comeback that asserts dominance or settles scores. However, in real life, the consequences of revenge can be far more complex and damaging. Instead of healing wounds, it often deepens them. Instead of bringing closure, it traps us in a cycle of negativity and regret. So what is the best revenge? Is it retaliation, confrontation, or something else entirely? To answer this, we must first understand the nature of hurt. When someone hurts you, they essentially plant a seed of pain in your heart. This seed can grow into bitterness, resentment, or even hatred if you let it. These emotions, while natural, consume your energy and prevent you from moving forward. The person who hurt you may continue living their life unaffected, while you remain shackled by the weight of your anger. In this scenario, who truly wins? Certainly not you. The best revenge, then, is not about causing harm to the other person. It is about reclaiming your power and choosing to rise above the pain. It is about becoming the best version of yourself, not for them, but for you. By doing so, you transform the pain into strength and the betrayal into motivation. The best revenge is to live a life so fulfilling, so meaningful, that it renders the actions of those who hurt you insignificant. One way to achieve this is through forgiveness. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as condoning or excusing someone's behavior. But true forgiveness is not about them, it is about freeing yourself. It is about letting go of the anger and resentment that tether you to the past. Forgiving someone does not mean you have to reconcile with them or forget what they did. It simply means you are choosing not to let their actions define your present or your future. Forgiveness is a powerful tool because it shifts the focus from the person who hurt you to your own healing. When you forgive, you reclaim the energy that was consumed by negative emotions and redirect it towards something positive. It allows you to find peace within yourself, which is far more valuable than any form of retaliation. Another way to seek the best revenge is by focusing on personal growth. The greatest gift you can give yourself is the ability to rise above the challenges life throws at you. Use the hurt as fuel to drive your ambitions, to learn and to grow. Channel your energy into pursuing your passions, improving your skills, and building a life that reflects your values and aspirations. When you succeed, the actions of those who try to bring you down will pale in comparison to your achievements. Personal growth is not just about external accomplishments, it is also about internal transformation. It is about cultivating resilience, self-love, and inner peace. It is about understanding that your worth is not determined by how others treat you, but by how you treat yourself. When you focus on self-improvement, you create a life that is so fulfilling and joyful that the people who hurt you become irrelevant. Their actions lose their power over you because you have chosen to rise above them. Another aspect of the best revenge is to surround yourself with positivity. Often the pain caused by others can make us cynical or distrustful, but closing yourself off to the world only isolates you further and magnifies the hurt. Instead, seek out people who uplift and inspire you. Build relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual support. Surround yourself with those who appreciate your worth and contribute to your happiness. Cultivating positivity also involves practicing gratitude. Even in the face of hurt, there is always something to be grateful for. It could be the lessons you learned from the experience, the strength you discovered within yourself, or the people who stood by you during difficult times. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you have lost to what you still have, and it reminds you that life is far bigger than the actions of a few individuals. Living a life of integrity and kindness is another form of revenge. When someone hurts you, it can be tempting to stoop to their level, but doing so only makes you like them. Instead, choose to rise above their behavior. Be the kind of person who treats others with respect, even when they don't deserve it. This doesn't mean you allow yourself to be a doormat. It means you choose to uphold your values regardless of how others act. By doing so, you set an example of strength and dignity that is far more impactful than any act of revenge. One of the most profound ways to deal with hurt is to find purpose in your pain. Often our greatest struggles lead us to our greatest strengths. When you use your experience to help others, you transform your pain into something meaningful. Whether it's offering support to someone going through a similar situation, volunteering for a cause you care about, or simply sharing your story, turning your hurt into a source of hope and healing for others is a powerful way to rise above it. The best revenge is also about living in the present. When you dwell on the past, you give power to the people who hurt you. You allow their actions to dictate your happiness and your choices. But when you focus on the present, you take back that power. You remind yourself that the past is behind you and the only moment that truly matters is now. By living fully and authentically in the present, you create a life that is rich with experiences, connections, and joy. Lastly, the best revenge is to achieve emotional freedom. Emotional freedom means you are no longer controlled by the actions or opinions of others. It means you have the strength to walk away from toxic relationships, the wisdom to set boundaries, and the courage to stand up for yourself. It means you value your peace of mind more than the temporary satisfaction of retaliation. Emotional freedom is the ultimate form of empowerment because it allows you to live life on your own terms. In conclusion, the best revenge is not about hurting others, it is about healing yourself. It is about transforming your pain into strength, your anger into compassion, and your setbacks into opportunities. It is about living a life so full of purpose, love, and happiness that the actions of those who hurt you fade into insignificance. It is about choosing to rise above, to forgive, to grow, and to thrive. Because in the end, the greatest revenge is not what you do to others, but who you become despite them.